and he was also keeping us a little bit grounded.
Man.
And then we completely just lost the grounding, whatever grounding we did have. That was out the window.
I was getting tired, definitely. On a scale of 1 to 10, how tired was I? I think I
all
was like
love
dead
that.
even. I was probably like a 5 at that point.
It's doubled at least. I'm gonna go with like 7 at this point.
How hard
I'm
is it
getting
gonna
there.
By 12 a.m., I had been drugged.
You gonna drink 2, maybe?
Well, Nacho gave me like this weird glass. Like,
He was trying to spike you back.
I know, that's what I'm saying. He gave me this weird glass.
Just
that,
so
like,
everyone
had,
knows,
like, all
Nacho,
these-
and I will say this, on his own free will, there was no trickery involved to take a melatonin pill.
Daniel and Cena texted my girlfriend to bring melatonin for me to then take, which I was pressured by my girlfriend and my 2 coworkers to take it, and I went, you know what? It's a 24-hour. Why not? So I took a pill of melatonin and knocked it back using a Red Bull. On a scale of 1 to 10, that number was 6, but also 3. I was tired, but my entire body was like, be awake.
War Thunder hits you like the 9th wave with long-awaited new vehicles and graphics upgrades. Now, the world's most popular military online action game is even more thrilling and multifaceted. Jump into action in the Italian wheeled tank Centauro 2. Become the commander of the Russian surface-to-air missile system.
This is the point where things start to get really wild. Now again, we are super tired here, so you're gonna see a whole new side of all of us. But right before that, a quick security tip from our partners at NordVPN. You may have seen my Instagram reel where I was talking about how scammers are targeting their victims through smart TVs. It starts with a simple pop-up on your television that's kind of enticing you to connect to all your favorite streaming services. The scammers will have you call their phone number up and charge you crazy activation fees for something you didn't need to in the first place. So the cool thing about NordVPN is that it actually works on a lot of smart TVs as well, so you can hide your internet connection from a bunch of different bad actors. NordVPN uses lightning quick servers, so your internet traffic is protected with a single click. And from there, it's encrypted and your IP is hidden. When I mess with scammers, I for sure use Nord, whether it's on my phone, my VMs, hosts, you name it, on every major platform. Over at nordvpn.com/Pierogi, there's a 4-month free exclusive offer. It's risk-free and you can try it out for 30 days, and if you don't like it, you can get your money back guaranteed. And they also have amazing free products like MeshNet that was just released and allows you to connect with any device securely around the world. Go protect yourself, guys. Now let's get back into the video.
If there's one word to describe 12 to 6 a.m., it is chaos.
Of all the experiences that I've had in my life, just those 6 hours alone, pandemonium.
I think one word I would use would be messy. Very messy. That's 2 words, but that's fine. Well, before I went into the room with Nacho, I was sitting with P, and P was getting just as loopy. That's what was really fun. I have actually never seen him in that state. P is usually a pretty collected guy. At this point, he had lost it.
I would like if maybe you went on the AnyDex and helped out my computer and my Gmail. That's all I'm asking.
You're in computer at the moment?
Yes, I'm on my desktop.
He's in there constantly cracking jokes, being witty, really kind of just, playing it up for these scammers, and he almost never breaks.
Ma'am, today we have called you to help you out, okay? Just do one thing on your phone. You have to open your
I'm
Google
not on my
Chrome, ma'am.
phone, I'm on my landline. Darling, I'm sitting in front of my desktop, rotting away. My body, my soul is shivering down to hell, waiting for you to connect to my AnyDex. Honestly, I'm getting a brain aneurysm waiting.
Ma'am, I'm making fun of me or what?
Yes, I'm making fun of you. How long does it take for you to understand I'm making fun of you?
Yeah.
He goes, yeah. Oh my god.
Hallo?
You can't get rid of me. You understand me?
Ja, bitte, guten Tag. Mein Name David Wilson. Ich anrufen Sie von Microsoft Technical Department regarding to your computer. Do you understand that, bitte?
My name is Steve Wilson. with the Microsoft Corporation. Oh,
Press 1 to talk to a scammer. Press 1 to talk to a scammer.
so good. So. Hello?
Press 1 to talk to a
There's this one section where he was just calling and they would hang up immediately. And so he started playing the payback theme. So you can imagine it from the scammer side, right? Like every time they pick up, you can't run.
Press 1 to talk to a scammer.
This is great.
Press 1 to talk to a scammer.
I see through you. I won't fall, see the writing on the wall. I will expose you. You can't run.
Press 1 to talk to a scammer.
Is this? Oh, hey, they're not. All you hear in between the music is just pew, pew, over and over.
The reason that they couldn't block our number or stop us from calling them back is because we were using a little piece of tech that we had been handed right at the beginning of the stream called the scammer hotline.
We're gonna put I got no time.
Bypassing any
Hawkins
level of
mode.
security that they could have. So we were getting straight
That'd be
in
pretty funny.
to their, was it their outbound calls, their inbound calls? Both. We were in their outbound calls, we were in their inbound calls. They were getting absolutely no victims. It was just us every single time they picked up the phone. And there was nothing they could do about it.
I think the scammer hotline is one of the most beautiful inventions by Floppy and the Midnight. So big shout out to them. It's kind of like injecting yourself into call centers. So to have access to their phone systems and then be able to just kind of put yourself as the next person in line without giving away too many secrets. I think that Midnight and Floppy said they had about 34 call centers, which I know it doesn't seem like it that, but we kept getting a lot of the same ones, which is actually kind of fun too. And then later on in the night, we got like the exact same one over and over and over again. So to a degree, it was almost like our office was kind of call flooding them. Like they would have to shut down everything, the entire enterprise, for us not to call them. And then we probably would have called them again somehow.
At some point, P just left me in the streaming room alone in the middle of the night. He had to use the bathroom or something. And that was the peak of nerve-wracking for me. Like, that was like, I'm not just sitting in the editor's room anymore. I'm not just goofing off. There's like 1,000 people, 2,000 people, I can't even remember who was up at that point, sitting there watching, expecting to be entertained. And I am not pierogi.
Yes, this call is about your ordinator, your computer from Microsoft. All right?
From where? Sorry?
From Microsoft Corporation.
Oh, Microsoft. I thought you said Microsoft. Yeah, so there was this guy that was just absolutely eating his mind. He was just up on that thing like he was in a COD lobby. Okay, I'm sorry. I don't mean to be rude. I don't want to interrupt, but there's a lot of chatter going on behind you. Do you mind speaking a little louder, please?
Now this is better. Now can you hear me?
Much better, thank you.
Hello?
Yes, that's better, thank you.
Like
Now
what's
you can
happening,
continue.
sir,
I was like, hey, excuse me, I'm having a bit of trouble hearing you. Could you just speak a little bit louder, please? And this man just, okay, sir, so what we need to do in your system is... I was crying. There was a certain point where it was just almost impossible for me not to laugh during the scam bit. Okay, so
That's
I'm
why
sorry.
the technician there call you to show you the hidden infection of your computer and delete the infections from your system.
Okay,
So
I'm
I
sorry,
do believe
I'm
are you working on your computer right now?
No, I'm sorry. Could you just repeat that last bit? It was a little bit quiet. I couldn't hear it again. Could you speak a little bit louder on that last part, please?
Like I'm telling you, like I'm calling you today to remove or delete the infection
Okay,
from
so
your
we're gonna
computer. Yeah, because if you not delete
Yeah, because if
or
it's
remove
okay,
the
so and,
infections, right
and
now
you want to
working
delete
on a
the
computer.
infection from my computer.
I am
So
asking
what were you
are
trying to
working
say
on
about
your
the computer
now?
you were trying to?
And I am calling from Microsoft. You want to
So
say
when we
something,
delete
sir,
the
just go
files
ahead.
from my,
Like you want to say something, just go ahead. I am telling you, when your computer on, just let me know. I am on hold on a telephone line. Okay.
okay, fantastic. I'll get in front of my computer right now.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Beside the FN button, next to the FN button, what the button you can see?
I see. It's
Beside
what-
the-
it's like a. Sorry. I'm not trying to interrupt. I'm just trying to answer the question, but you keep talking. It's got a 4 squares on it. I guess it's like a logo of some kind.
Alright. The logo that is called the Windows.
Oh, you're right.
The Microsoft logo.
How about that? I didn't know. It is the Windows logo. That's. Huh. All right.
Alright.
The Windows
what
logo.
What you need to do?
I didn't
what
know.
you need to do?
It's the
you need to
Windows
press
logo.
the- Listen
That's
to
the
me
Windows
now.
logo.
Now listen.
Sorry, I'm talking to my mate here. It's the Windows logo.
What we can see now.
Is that Alec?
Malik? Hello? Malik?
Sorry.
Malik? Malik? Malik?
Definitely.
Malik
Why
is on a
wasting
call?
my time?
Huh? Why am I wasting your time? I'm not wasting your time. What? Malik? Malik? Is that you? Malik, talk to me, baby. Talk to me. What's going on, brother? How are you? Malik, come on, Malik.
He did not like that.
It's no fun.
For that live stream, that was my 3rd day as Skimmer Payback.
I still don't know what 7 does.
Went straight right into it. My first week, day 1, day 2, just practicing editing. Day 3, coming around scam baiting for 24 hours straight. It's pretty sudden. I did my first scam bait call, which I did my first scam bait.
Come on, Sam, bro.
I keep thinking about that dude I was crying to. I keep thinking about it so good.
I'm an intern with Scammer Payback. And I'm just trying to get footage because I just need help with collecting footage for the crew.
I did my first scam bait call, which involved me crying to a scammer, saying I need content in order to get this job with Scammer Payback.
Which group, sir? Which group?
Which group? Scammer Payback.
So what else? What else you have got for me, sir? Anything interesting?
Not really, unless like you can yell into the mic. I just need footage, and then the
I'm
crew.
not yelling.
Why
You
not?
can't, sir. You can't even touch me. You know that?
Well,
It's
I'm an
time pass,
intern,
okay?
so we can relate on this. Like we're probably both struggling right now. Like
I'm not here for permanent.
yeah, I don't know if I'm here permanently. I'm an intern. Like they could kick me out by tomorrow. Like if I don't get this.
But yeah, bro, you can't touch our office because there are nothing out here, nothing you could get. Okay?
I don't want to touch your office. I just need help.
You need
sir.
help.
Yeah, they're gonna kick me out if I don't get any footage.
This scammer was consoling me. He, honestly, I wish he wasn't a scammer. He probably would have been a nice guy.
Motivating. Now, what if I told you that everything's 7%? Because I edited that footage and he did not comfort you at all. He told you how much he hates his job.
I don't want to do this job as well.
Sir.
I can't help you, right? I can't help
Can't you help me,
Bye-bye.
sir? Please,
You have a lovely day, okay? Bye-bye.
Sir, please don't go.
Will you stop kidding with me? Will you stop kidding with me?
I need help. I need to get this footage. Sir, please. I'm new too, and they're gonna I won't have a job.
Aku's mode is red.
I want to pay rent.
Press 1 to talk to a scammer.
For so much longer than I thought it was.
Wait, it kind of just looks like normal Pizza Man.
There was just a solid amount of time to where Cena and I were in the room, just call flooding these scammers. Every time they hung up, we call back with some other ridiculous thing. There were air horns.
On your computer, okay?
There were just absolute screaming. There was tic-tac-toe.
Alright.
Hello.
Old tic-tac-toe. You wanna do tic-tac-toe? Alright, you wanna be X's
Ja,
or
hallo
O's?
sir, guten Morgen.
Guten
Mein
Morgen.
Name ist Jenny und ich rufe Sie von Windows Abteilung.
You said so many things, and none of them were, do you want to be X's or O's?
What?
Alright, I'm gonna be X's.
Oh,
Gosh darn.
really?
Yeah, really.
Which character name?
My name?
Amanda?
Yes. Yes.
You're Dippia's friend.
Oh, is this Amanda?
Or would you say a bad word? This is family friendly.
I mean, like, we threw everything we had at these scammers, and none of it made sense. We just kept coming up with new bits. There's even a moment to where both of us just acknowledge it's like, I'm running out of bits.
Hello?
You ever read 50 Shades of Grey?
Yeah. Good
Oh,
afternoon. This is
I
Max.
was not, okay, yeah, alright, I'm Max.
I'm 93 years old, sir. My son built this computer.
Absolutely not, buddy. If he is sounding so stupid.
Calling you from Windows about your computer.
I was actually calling about your computer as well.
Yeah, sure.
Do you have a Google Chrome?
I've got Microsoft Edge. It's my browser. It's my primary browser. I love Edge.
Oh, that is the only browser you use.
You don't like
So you
Edge?
do anything-
Why don't you like Edge?
Ja, guten Tag. Mein Name ist John.
So we're in German time now.
Uh,
Hi, thank you for calling Microsoft support. This is Daniel. How may I help you?
hello.
Hello?
Am I talking to Lean?
Am I talking to Lee?
Lean Boto.
Lean Dover?
We have unlimited free time. I don't think you realize we're being paid for this.
Hello.
I have a riddle for you.
Hi, this is Nacho from Scammer Payback. How can we expose you today?
Are you a motherfucker?
I am.
Hello.
Are you tired of this yet?
One of your card expiring.
September 2026.
And can you see the long number?
Yeah.
What number you can see, sir?
Do you think I'm stupid?
No. Who told you, idiot? Idiot.
Just you basically just trying to get him to read the credit card number. Please hold while we transfer your call.
Surprise.
Hello?
Dad?
Shut the fuck up, you asshole.
Oh, a little sauce on this one.
Right.
Yeah, I was told to press 1 in order to talk to a scammer.
You are a scammer.
I'm the scammer? I've never had so much fun on the phone.
Am I speaking with the silly mammoth?
Talking with a silly mammoth?
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Have you guys heard of Trilogy Media? Do you guys not want to play with us anymore? Have you ever heard of Papa Pear? You're being nonsensical.
Hello?
I'm running out of bits.
We've genuinely lost it. I mean, we are so deep down the rabbit hole, it's not even funny. And Cena looked up on his phone this video. The video is called An Hour of Silence.
Randomly interrupted by the
Taco Bell ball.
Ball. And none of us know when it's gonna happen. But we're all just crowded around this computer with Cena's phone held up to the mic waiting for the right moment that it's gonna interrupt the scam bait.
1 hour of silence randomly interrupted the Taco Bell noise. I have no idea when this one will trigger.
So I click it, and we're sitting there waiting, and we're waiting, and we're waiting.
Hello, Dad.
Beta?
Son? You can take
The
forever.
best part is if it's timed like perfectly and someone says something absolutely ridiculous and then it just like goes off right after the person says it.
One of the most common comments that we get on the channel is that these videos are scripted and they're fake. I am telling you right now that there is not a universe that exists where this moment could be scripted.
This is good footage to show our delirium.
And as he finishes the word, it hits and we are all done for me.
I think like the stream glitches.
And there's very few times in my life where I've doubled over with laughter. I was so exhausted and so delirious that I literally fell on the floor. Like I could not stand up. My posture was screwed. It was done.
I wish we could have called for the rest of the night. And we, at that point, were so energized by all the chaos that was going on that I think we were ready to. Except for one very unfortunate fact.
So we were calling and having a good time. Everyone, laughs all around. And then at one point we hear a different hang up noise. It sounded like Google Voice hanging up.
You guys have given up, haven't you? I've never had the call just end like that. Unless the number went down. Unless that means there were no midnight pickles. Dude, you guys gotta stop. You're banned.
Or no, maybe the Google Voice is banned.
And sure enough, I reload the page and I find out that I have been banned from Google Voice.
It's like Archender all over again, man.
It's honestly impressive.
So that was the end of that. Yeah. I think he's still banned from Google Voice, actually. Yeah, he for sure is.
Yep.
Great. That whole period, it was weird because I'd actually gotten less tired. I think maybe I was still tired, but I felt like I was way less tired throughout the whole thing until the banning happened, and then it just like all crashed at once, and I was like, whoa.
By that point, it was a solid 7. Like we were all firing on fumes.
10. I'm confident that if you had asked me that question that night, I wouldn't have even been able to recall numbers between 1 and 10. I don't think. You would have been like, on a scale of 1 to 10, how tired are you? I would have been like 7 to 6.
I know there's a point where we're all sitting out here too, so we can give P a break, and you can just hear it in my voice. I'm like complete deadpan. I was so exhausted by then.
I would say the best way to describe it honestly, it was just 3 hours of just torturing a call center.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that call center was so bad.
torturing.
You might still, you know what? Hold on a second, you guys.
Give him a
Capped
call.
off.
Just give him a call.
Capped off.
Just give him a call real quick.
Just a quick one. Hi, you're on the line with Scammer Payback. Anything you want to say to the people out there watching at home?
I can't believe they're still going.
What?
So yeah,
there you go.
Like we said,
So,
they're not happy with
tortured.
us. You have no idea, y'all, but it is very good that Pia's off mic right now.
Yes.
And I'm very concerned when it goes back.
Ma'am, you have to do it from your side, okay? You have to do it from your side. I'm just...
Okay, I can't talk to her. Man, I need like jumping jacks or something. Oh, my brain. Pierogi's delirious. I am. I am. I'm gonna play games for just a little bit, guys. I have to. Or else. I have to, guys. I'm gonna get my second wind, and then we're gonna call more scammers at the end to finish everything.
When scammers are so incompetent when you're talking with them, there's times where I'm just like, I can't do this.
I remember sitting in the front area of the office right over here, and we were just watching as the sun rose, reflecting on everything that happened that day. See, saying day doesn't even work, because it was a very fun, just 24-hour span. I've had a lot of like really fun memories being here and working with this team, and that night was like top 5 easily. It was so much fun. But in the moment, I was so tired. I was really ready to go home. I was like, I really want to stick it out, but I'm not sure I can make it.
The last 6 hours, the adrenaline had died off. We didn't really have another way to start calling scammers again, so we all just kind of stopped and talked, and it was nice. Like, we were all talking about how fun the stream was through and through, and just how lucky we were to have an opportunity like this, a job like this.
There isn't anybody else in the whole world that can say that they have done what we have done that night. What did you do this week at work? Dude, I stayed up for 24 hours and they called scammers. The whole night. I got on a stream in front of 1,000 people. I did a British accent, and I almost got connected to a scammer's computer. I worked with a 16-year-old kid from somewhere else in the country, and we hacked the same guy twice. And we played the Taco Bell bong sound.
I was fully intending to stay for the full 24 hours to the end of stream, but I made a pact with the editors, and I was like, look guys, we're gonna call this the 9 a.m. pact. We're all gonna leave at 9 so that no one can shame each other, okay? He can shame us all he wants, none of us will. At this point, there wasn't much we could do, because we couldn't contact the scammers. Nano had already left, so we couldn't really hack them either. We couldn't really assist with anything. And I went on the stream and P was playing freaking Halo, so I was like, well, there's not much I can do there.
Well, I gave up and I played Halo. That's like, when in life, if there's any troubles, I am jumping on Halo. So I was definitely fed up when I was jumping on Halo.
My name is Pierogi. I'm sitting next to Cena. This is Scammer Payback. It's daytime now. I'm tired of talking to the same scammers too.
Has it really just been the same people?
Yeah, because at this point, I'm like, they're like, this is Alina Gomez. I'm like, how long is your shift, girl? Would you go home?
And it was really funny too, because as soon as we stood up to go, I opened the door and here comes Brandon, nice and refreshed, with a big old good morning, and I was not having it.
He bet no way.
We're leaving. Oh,
oh boy.
Just get right to the punch, because you already know.
How was the 8 hours?
I bailed. I left. I did not participate in the full 24-hour stream. Now, I did come back and close it out, which counts for nothing. But I was here at the very end. It's actually kind of sad because P was like, this is only fitting that I kind of started this thing and then I'm going to finish it by myself. And then I walked in.
We wanted to make an event that was memorable for the Scambait community and for our team, and cause a little bit of havoc and laugh along the way too. Like, get on systems, reverse connections, scare scammers, call flood them with our own guys, laugh along the way, have a bunch of fun. Like, that's the idea of the whole thing, was fighting against scammers all around the clock and have a good time doing it. It actually was a lot more successful than I thought it was going to be as far as outcomes. So getting on the systems that we did, and then seeing you guys scam baiting, that was cool to see the rest of the team getting into it. So it wasn't just me sitting at a desk streaming for hours and hours and hours. Everybody got engaged in it, and everybody was having fun too. So that was a really big win for me. Again, I was very proud that the whole team got involved. So it was like an inside joke that everybody was in on. And that's what we wanted the entire audience to feel, was like, man, these guys, this whole group of guys are calling for 24 hours. They're translating what they're saying in real time so they can hear everything. Shout out Dictionary. She did it for 24 hours. Stayed up the whole time with us. We're connected in their systems, and the fans are watching. They feel connected to us. We're all doing it together. That was it was like a party. It was really fun.
That was one of the most fun experiences, and it's definitely the most fun I've ever had at a job. I would absolutely do this again.
Yeah, I want to do it again for the sole purpose of I want to get that connection. I want it so bad, dude.
Heck yeah, do it again. Oh, that was it was so much fun. I'd love to do it again. Not soon, but I'd love to do it again.
This weekend?
No, definitely not this weekend, no.
Would you do it if you had the opportunity to do it again? Would you actually stay?
Fair enough.
I would only do it if Brandon left, actually.
I'm gonna trust this.
You, just you, building your app on base 44. Describe it. And it's real.
Alright, I'm tired of playing. I need you to beg for your computer network back. Beg me to not take down your network. You have 10 seconds.
Yes, I will. I will.
This is a hostage situation, and the scammers have two choices. One, beg for their computer, or two, kill their internet, shut down, and disappear.
Shaiz, do not turn your computer off. If you turn it off, it's going to be gone forever.
We put a virus on their system, so if they do shut down, the only thing they can do is watch their computer die.
When they boot back up, this is the only thing they're gonna see.
We'll start on October 7th, where we spend some time doing a collection stream. Basically, our goal isn't to waste time, but instead to hack as many scammers as we can.
This is David. How can I help you?
Yeah, is Steve still there?
Yes, I'm Steve. How can I help you?
It says allow remote control. Tell your partner the following ID. Okay.
So essentially what we're doing is I'm just kind of bulldogging it, and I'm using the fact that I assume this number is being like routed, you know, to different places. So I was on the phone with Steve, and now he's pretending to be Steve. And I hope he can't hear me right now. Hey, can you hear me, Steve? No, you can't. Okay.
Like Pierogi said, we're trying to get the scammer to connect to us as quickly as possible. Because as soon as the scammer does that, we can reverse the connection and ultimately hack a system. Which we successfully do, but there's a bit of an issue.
And my name is going to be Steven Phillips.
Okay. Have a good day.
Should I just go forward with this guy? I mean, his internet's terrible.
The unfortunate thing about hacking scammers is that we're at the mercy of their internet speed. If it's bad, we can only get so strong a signal. And when the connection's lagging, there's a much higher risk of us being caught when we start messing with their system. So for a lot of these guys, we'll bank their computer and monitor them off stream to quietly prevent scams and to gather information that we can provide to authorities. This was our plan for Steve here, until we started browsing his files, and then we came across this.
Gosh dang it, dude, are you kidding me?
Oh, little knee slap. Why do scammers start exposing themselves constantly? Line them up!
Well, I have an idea.
Hey, what do you think?
I want to put a tripwire on his computer that if he shuts down, that his computer's toast either way.
So we got to work building our program, and while we were doing that, we happened to receive a phone call.
What we should do is hold on, I'll tell you in a second.
Hello?
Hello, yes ma'am, can you hear me?
Yeah, who's this?
This is Steven again. I just gave you my number and the line got disconnected.
Oh, I thought you said everything was done.
No, I did not say everything was done.
Oh, okay.
Now, all we gotta do is buy some time until we're ready to strike. Steve has us fill out a fake refund form, and then he instructs us to open our bank page so you can manipulate it and later sell us on the illusion that a large amount of money was deposited.
Obviously, as you guys can see, this is our fake bank. They blocked the screen out, but we can still see what's happening.
They are working on their refund, and when the refund arrives in your account, you will see it in your statement, okay? And you said the computer is how many years old, ma'am?
71.
You are 71, but you sound like you're 40, ma'am. Trust me on that. How come you sound so young?
Do you want to know the truth?
Yes, like you speak well, you sound well, you have good knowledge.
You know, I have a thinking room. I've got this thinking room in my house. It's got blue walls and it's got a yellow door. And when I look at the blue walls, it makes me think of the ocean. The thing about that is if we were to think about ourselves like the ocean, think about all the possibilities in life, about if we were to be the ocean, our minds are the ocean, our minds are the possibilities. We could take those possibilities and be anything that we wanted, just like the blue walls. Let's say you have blue walls, right? For instance, you can now start thinking that the blue walls for you are not a barrier to your life. They're not enclosing you in, but rather you can sink your subconscious into those walls. So next time you come to a point in your life, Lionel, that it's too hard, it's too much, you're not gonna get there, look at your blue walls. Sit and look at the walls around you. Look at the blue walls and know that it means possibility.
Right.
After this, Steve tells us that a mistake happened and that we received $24,000 and that money needs to be quote-unquote returned to him. However, we just got confirmation that our program is finished and working.
All right, so we're getting everything set up to do the confrontation with this guy. Like I said, we're gonna confront him. We're gonna put something on his computer. After 10 seconds, it opens up the map link on his computer and it shows his picture with a lock screen. And we have the password to unlock his computer and he's gonna have to beg for it. If he shuts his computer down, then he's screwed.
I have something I want to tell you, Shaiz. Do not turn your computer off. Your computer is...
leave it, yes, leave
Shaiz,
it.
your computer's hostage right now, okay? Do not shut off your computer right now. I am the only one who has the passcode. You have 5 minutes to beg for your computer back or it's going to be destroyed forever. Shaiz, do not turn your computer off. If you turn it off, it's going to be gone forever. Oh, God.
He's never coming back.
He's never coming back. And he didn't beg for
honestly,
it.
we can't even get him back even if we wanted to.
Yeah, suffice to say, we didn't get the response we wanted. And since our program permanently broke the scammer's computer, we're not able to try it again. But at the same time, who said we have to make this specific guy beg? After all, there's plenty of scammers out there, and plenty of systems that we can take over.
Is this Microsoft?
Yes, this is Microsoft. This is Roy Miller. How are you doing today?
Meet Roy. He's our real target for this video. And on top of everything you're about to see during this call, our time with him will eventually lead us to leaving our office and trying to intercept a $40,000 scam in real time.
All right, here we go. It is Bitcoin. Gosh dang it.
That's even worse.
It is even
That
worse.
means we gotta be fast.
It's really worse.
But before we get there, we need him to connect to our system so we can reverse it. Or do we?
Bro, we already have him.
Yeah, open it.
So when Roy tries to connect to us, we can see his desktop name. Remember when I said we like to store scammers when we can't initially do anything to them? Well, we have a database we can search through, and when we searched Roy's system, we got a match. We opened it to make sure, and there he was, typing our information into remote access software. So since we know we have him, we're gonna try and wind him up throughout the whole connection process.
Now, whatever comes up, let me know, okay? You keep updating me.
Huh? Sir, can you please speak just a tad louder?
I'm speaking way louder. Sir. Can you please put me on speaker that you can hear me more?
Yeah, that's fine. I have you on speaker, but it's like you're whispering.
I'm not whispering. I'm talking like my throat out.
Thank you for helping with that.
Yeah, I'm so sorry about it, but I'm trying to help you to fix it up, okay? Read out to me my...
Huh?
Arey badawa chod. I want you to read the number.
Oh, he's calling me a deaf
Read
customer.
your mobile number.
Read my mobile number?
Yes.
Okay, do you have a piece of pen and paper?
Yeah, I have it.
1362.
Okay. Now wait.
Can you hear me fine?
Yeah, I can hear you fine.
Huh?
Ah.
All right, he wrote down on his customer
Now what
thing.
do you see on your screen?
He wrote down deaf customer, Behra customer. Close it down?
No.
Close my computer down?
Sir, you don't have to listen, okay? You wait. Can you understand? Wait.
Yeah.
Now, during that whole thing, in the background, we were going through the process of finding his exact location. And finally, we got a ping at this hotel in Goa, India.
All right, so we have this exact location of the scammer. He might be watching, so I'm not going to show it up on the screen, unfortunately.
So now that we have some identifiers, we can move to trying to get Roy to beg for mercy.
It's going in and out of black screen.
Now what do you see on your screen, sir?
All right, now I can see it. It says, up now it's back to black.
What do you see on your computer?
All right, I'm tired of playing. I need you to beg for your computer network back. You need to beg me.
What?
If you don't beg me for
What?
your network back, I'm going to expose you. I have lots of information on you. You need to beg me right now. You understand?
What do you have? Tell me.
I know the villa. I know the villa you're in. You need to beg me. Roy,
Okay.
are you going to? Are you
Okay.
gonna ask for mercy, Roy? You have 10 seconds.
I will.
You have 10 seconds.
Yes, I will.
Right now,
Okay.
you have 10 seconds or else I will send you know who to your villa. You have 10 seconds.
What, sir?
Beg me to not take down your network. You have 10 seconds.
Okay, I beg you, do not take my network.
That's it? I don't think that's very sincere, Roy.
Why, sir?
Roy from Goa, I know exactly where and what your villa is. I've already talked to you before, Roy. You better beg for mercy. This is your last chance. Your network
Okay, we
will
are
be
begging.
destroyed.
We are begging.
Why did you call me Beha? Oh my gosh. We are begging.
Now, of course, after all that, Roy shut down. But this story is far from over. The next day, his system came back online. And based on what he was doing, he was definitely scared.
This is Roy from yesterday, and now he's watching the stream back.
Yeah, and like we barely did anything. Like we touched one thing. He's like on the verge of like, am I hacked? Am I not hacked?
Like, imagine the point in time where you're like, oh crap, it was scammer payback.
So over the following week, we continued to watch Roy. And eventually, I guess he concluded that he wasn't hacked because he went right back to scamming. Now, I mentioned while we're watching scammers, we quietly prevent scams. And the best way to do that is getting in contact with the victim and having them disconnect without saying a word. But on October 17th, we were watching Roy scam a victim that had over $100,000 in her bank. On top of that, Roy was using a very unusual and frankly disgusting method to access that account, and we'll talk about that in a minute here. Of course, we pulled the victim's phone number and tried to contact her, but no dice. However, at one point, Roy pulled up her address, and we realized that she's actually very close to us. So maybe, just maybe, we have a shot at intercepting the scam in person.
Let's go.
All right, so Pierogi, Knight, and Seven are about to go head out to try and save a victim that's probably like an hour away from us. The scammers were logged into her bank account, and I'm actually gonna show you guys this now. She just withdrew $40,000. But yeah, hopefully she's heading home so that they can intercept her. If she's heading somewhere else, it might be kind of tough to catch her.
Such pieces of trash, man. These guys were on the victim's bank account on their computer. So they weren't even on her computer, they were on their computer watching her bank account. So that means they had her username and password. I just hope she's not going to Bitcoin ATM. I hope we don't get that call from Daniel. If we do, we're possibly screwed and we're gonna have to scramble. If not, then we'll just go take care of business. We'll stop another Havala package. I might spear a Havala guy if somebody shows up at the house. Spear? We might spear him, you know, like Goldberg. Something I want to give a little bit of clarity to is exactly how Roy was able to access the victim's bank account on his system. Now, typically what the scammers are going to do is they will do all this illegal activity on the victim's computer themselves because it doesn't point back to the scammer. So there must have been something that happened where he was losing access to the victim's computer or phone, but he had her username and password, and I can only assume that he had all the security questions that you may get when you log in for the first time from somewhere differently, but he was doing all this on his computer. And he was able to pretty much track what was going on, the victim going to the bank and getting the money out. He got the visual confirmation that she had gotten the $40,000 out, and he didn't even need access to her computer anymore. And I want to highlight that this is sick, this is disgusting. I've never seen it happen before, where a scammer literally logs in to a victim's bank account from his computer. Now, there comes a point where Roy is pulling up the victim's actual physical address through her bank account. And that is a huge mistake because it reveals that the victim's actually really close to us, and Roy could have never really known that because when we're on the phone with him, we're actually giving him a fake location like Sarasota, Florida or San Diego, California. And in order to achieve that, we have to use NordVPN, which makes it look as if we're from that location. I use NordVPN whenever I deal with these criminals. It's super easy to use. One click of a button, I'm connected to their servers immediately. My IP address is hidden and my internet traffic is encrypted. And it doesn't matter if I'm on my host, VMs, a phone, or even a smart TV, NordVPN is on every major platform to protect you. Their servers are lightning fast, so when you're connected to them, you won't even notice that you're on a VPN. Now, that's important for me when I'm scam baiting because I deal with scammers in different countries and latency can be a problem, but not with NordVPN. And an additional feature that we love to use here in the office is their MeshNet functionality, and it's pretty much like a virtual connection that you could make with other users or other computers around the world where you can do things like send files safely securely, or even do virtual LAN parties safely and securely, which is really cool. So head on over to nordvpn.com/Pierogi for an exclusive 4-month free offer on top of their great discount for the 2-year plans. You can try it risk-free for 30 days. If you don't like it, I know you're gonna love it. You get your money back guaranteed over at nordvpn.com/Pierogi. Thank you so much, Nord, for partnering with us on this video.
About 15 minutes later, we get into the neighborhood.
All right, so let's not say any identifiers. Here, you talk. I'll be back in a minute.
Pierogi goes up and knocks on the victim's door, and nothing. No answer. So he knocks on the neighbor's doors, and then...
I went to the ring doorbell of the next door neighbor, and the lady made some excuse, and then somebody else was yelling at me on the ring doorbell. Can you guys, one of you guys try to call Dan?
Yeah, we should call it and see what is actually on the screen.
I'll pull him up. Hello? Hey, are you seeing anything different on the screen?
I can go look right now.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Now, back at the office, Daniel, Cena, and Maze can see the scammer's computer from our machines. And when we go to check it, we find some bad news.
He's looking up probably that looks like a gas station. It might have a Bitcoin ATM.
And that address he's looking that up?
It's on the screen right now. It doesn't look like the mouse isn't moving around, so they might not be by the computer, but that's the most recent thing on the screen, and it's in the area that you guys are in.
There was no other tabs or anything?
There's one other tab open to maps, but I can't see what the address is.
OBS recording too. If you want to stop the recording and start it.
Oh, actually, that's a genius idea.
It should be in my videos folder under Roy.
Okay, got it. I'll take a look, and then I will let you know if anything else shows up.
No worries, Much love.
All right, thanks, guys. I mean, look at this. That looks like a place where there'd be a Bitcoin ATM, right? So, dude, they're gonna have her put 40K in a Bitcoin ATM?
All right, we're like 11 minutes away, but they're also ahead by a little bit, so we don't know.
While we were driving, we also started digging to see what kind of place the victim was going to, so we could figure out exactly what the scammer was trying to have her do.
Oh yeah, Bitcoin Depot.
Oh, it is Bitcoin.
It is Bitcoin, yep.
Okay.
All right, here we go. It is Bitcoin. Gosh dang it.
That's even worse, dude.
It is even worse.
That means we gotta be fast.
It's really worse.
Finally, about 10 minutes later, we arrived at the gas station.
All right, so we got, what's this guy? Not a lot of people here. All right, I'm gonna go check. I'll be right back. All right, we'll be right back. Hey, was there someone that was using the Bitcoin ATM at all? No?
Have a good day.
Okay, because there's a lady that's being scammed right now, and I'm trying to drive and stop her because she's got $40,000, and they were sending her to this address.
Now, real quick, we're gonna break the fourth wall right here because I have to point out how crazy this is. While Pierogi is in the gas station talking with the clerk, you can see this white SUV pull up next to us. Well, we're gonna find out later that that's actually the victim. And if we had pulled up even 5 minutes later, she would have already been inside depositing money into the crypto ATM. I mean, what are the freaking odds of that?
Okay, there has been no one today.
Gotcha,
I had
okay.
a black lady yesterday.
Uh-huh.
And I asked her, and she's like, no, I know who's on the phone. I'm like, okay, I just wanted to make sure because she's like, I'm sending it to my bank. I'm like, I don't think that's your bank. But
That was yesterday?
yeah, I don't know if it's that's them. But
Okay. All right, I appreciate it. All right, we're gonna wait this out for a second. The store person said that there was a lady yesterday that came by here, and she said, yeah, I'm not getting scammed. I'm on the phone with my bank. So whoever that was getting scammed.
I wonder if this is the second time they're doing this.
Possibly.
You know, because if they already had the login and stuff, there's clearly a lot of time invested in this.
There is an elderly lady next to us right now.
She's on the phone.
And she's talking to somebody. All right, here we go. She just grabbed a purse.
If you see a big bag, 40 grand.
She grabbed a envelope looking thing that looks like the same from the bank.
If she walks in and lingers for a second.
Yep, no, we got her. I think this is her.
It's a good possibility.
I think we've got her.
Yeah, she's on the phone.
Yeah, she's on the phone.
Can we add Daniel if there's audio coming through there?
1 sec. How do I turn the mic on?
This is definitely her.
It has to be, dude. She's angry.
Who pulls into a gas station and sits there on the phone?
Should be surveillance.
Yep, and then audio feeds.
Yep, audio feeds, and then the mic is the first one.
And then right click open.
I think this is her.
I don't hear anything. Did he go in there?
Well, I went in there and asked the.
Yeah, the clerk, right?
Yeah, but there's a lady that just pulled in, and she looks probably in her 60s, and she's on the phone and talking, and she grabbed a kind of an envelope. You know, it's not an envelope, but it's
when you pull cash out, they give it to you in one of those paper.
Yeah. All right, she's getting out of the seatbelt. This has to be it. No, we're good. We're straight. We're straight.
Oh yeah, she has. Oh my, that's her.
Let's go, baby! Let's freaking go! Yep, we got it. Yep.
Ma'am, can I talk to you? Can you put it on mute? Can you put your phone on mute? Those guys are scammers. They're trying to take your money. Can you hang up on them? Or can you give me the phone really quickly? I want to yell at them really quickly. Is that okay? Or do you want to yell at them?
How do you know this?
Hello, Beta. You think you could take her money?
Yes, I can hear him talking to him in there.
Oh, this is Scammer Payback, and you thought that you were smarter than me? You're not going to take her money. She's safe, Beta. Don't you ever think you can take money from innocent people. Don't you ever. You understand me, Beta? It's Scammer Payback, and you know exactly who I am. May Tera Bapun, I'm your daddy. So you might as well shut down for the day because you're about to be exposed. You understand me? Bye, Beta. Okay. So, those guys are scammers that were trying to, that's $40,000, right?
Yes.
I know.
It did not feel right.
Can I go to the bank and help explain?
Yes.
Okay. I'm so happy we
Dude, talk about down to the wire.
Yeah,
They
literally-
got there literally 5 minutes before she showed up. Literally in the nick of time.
that is actually the closest victim save we've ever had.
Yeah.
I run a YouTube channel. It's called Scammer Payback, and we saw what was happening. And we saw the, I know. It's okay though, you're safe now. Do you know the closest bank? I know this is a lie. Yeah. Right, okay, can we go meet over there? Is that okay? All right. It's gonna be okay. I'm so sorry.
It did not feel right. Things did not feel right.
Well, you're safe now, okay?
How did you know you saw me?
I'll tell you everything, yes. I promise, I'll tell you everything, okay?
After all this, we went to the bank with the victim.
So there was a lady that was just in here and she got $40,000 out of her account.
Now you may recognize that there's no visual here, and the reason being is because when I showed up and informed the bank what had happened, the banker was not very pleased with me.
If you have a seat, we'll handle this, okay?
Okay, well, yeah, because I'm making sure she's safe because she just took...
Kind of a privacy for our client, so if you don't have a seat, we'll handle it.
Okay, because it wasn't handled, that's why I'm here, because she was going to lose her money, so I'm just making sure she's good. You know, the only reason I'm here is to make sure that she returns the money successfully into her account. You know what I mean?
I'm going to speak from the heart here a little bit because I get very frustrated when I'm at the bank. And I'm not saying that all banks are at fault, but I think that they need to take more accountability with regards to scams. And they're not going to be able to stop everything, but they need to put technology, better training of their people in place to be able to make it harder for victims to lose their money. Now, I know as a customer, we have the right to take our money out and put it in. Like, I get that with banks. But it feels as if sometimes banks are trying to protect themselves from like a legal or compliance standpoint of, hey, we did this, so we're okay, even though they allowed this sweet lady to take out $40,000 out of her account. And I think that this is indicative of a huge problem where banks are not putting these kind of stopgaps in place where it makes it harder for somebody to lose all of their money because we're not going to be able to get to every single victim. Now, typically what we will do to a scammer once we're done with everything, just like the first casualty, is we'll destroy the computer so they can't go after anyone ever again. But Roy is a very special case. Not only was he trying to steal $40,000 from a very sweet grandma, but she had just had a stroke. I want you guys to think about the mental and emotional turmoil that she was going through. And if we hadn't gotten there, she would have lost all this money and it would have been possibly catastrophic for her and for her physical well-being in her life. So we're taking this case on and we have some leads that Roy is not working alone and we're going to investigate him and his buddies. And Roy, if you're watching this, you can't do anything. You can't get rid of us. You can't hide the evidence. We know what you're doing. We know who you are. We're about to come back for you and there's about to be some payback your way. So stay tuned. This is Pierogi with Scammer Payback saying don't get scammed.
This is Bridie, our social media manager. Before Monday.com, this used to be her face when someone asked, why didn't we post Perdona Day, Designer Offsite Day, the CEO's birthday? Ever since she created her content calendar on Monday.com, she can finally breathe. Now the whole year lives in one visual workspace. All color-coded so everyone gets the full picture.
Imagine you're on your computer and this pops up, asking if you want to delete all your files. You click no, and another prompt pops up, are you sure? You click again and another pop-up. Then your computer starts talking to you.
Warning, your files are being compromised.
The pop-ups won't go away. You click yes, no, cancel.